up 35-28 at halftime. Angola came storming back, outscored them 19-12 in the third quarter, and then 15-9 in the fourth quarter, and scraped a 6-point win. So that was a tough pill to swallow for Morocco. It's probably one that they believe that they could have gone ahead and gotten the victory, gotten off the snide, so to speak. But as it is, they ended up losing that game. So their opponents, the Democratic Republic of Congo, losing 65-61 to Egypt. That game went to overtime, in fact. So this is why it was a heartbreaker. Anytime a game goes to overtime, it's a close one. And it didn't look like it would go to overtime for a while. I mean, the Congolese came out, Democratic Republic of Congo, and led 13-10 at the end of one, but then they trailed at halftime 30-22. Then they outscored Egypt in that third quarter 18-15 to get right back into it, and then 15-10 over the last 10 minutes. But Egypt, in the end, outscored them 10-6 in the overtime period. So it was a tough game. Leading the way for the Democratic Republic of Congo, Hervé Kabasele had the 17 points, the 5 rebounds, the +22 efficiency rating. The team shot just 12% from three-point range. That hurt them. That'll be an area where they want to improve. 44% inside the arc. They're okay at the free throw line, 75%. And when you look at some of the other contributors in that team, you had Munanga Shamba with the 19 points. You had Shonganya Tolimbo, who had 15 points. And they'll want to cut down on the turnovers. Munanga Shamba had 6 turnovers and 3 assists. So that's a 1-to-2 assists to turnover ratio. That's not good at all. And also Shonganya Tolimbo had 4 turnovers and just 2 assists. So the turnover problem, you'd have to say, hurt them in that loss to Egypt. And again, that game did go to overtime, and the biggest lead for the Democratic Republic of Congo in that game was 5 points. So here's Morocco. These guys have been around the block. We watched them. I personally watched them in the AfroBasket 2015 in Tunisia, and they were good value for money. So this is a team that clearly has designs on coming out and making a statement in these World Cup qualifiers, and they will be looking under Coach Abou El-Kir to bounce back from that opening. Excuse me, they'll be looking to bounce back, Morocco, from that opening day defeat under Coach El Bouzidi. So we're going to have a pause for the national anthems. So the national anthems have been played, and now the players will huddle up before they go and meet at mid-court.
Okay? En attaque, on joue ensemble. On se fait confiance et on se passe le ballon. Ok les gars? C'est parti.
Ensemble à 3, ensemble à 3.
1, 2, 3, ensemble!
So the pregame talks in the huddles there couldn't help you with what was being said, but it certainly was said with conviction and emotion, and it certainly makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up. That was exciting, getting in there and hearing that. So hopefully that'll be a tradition that can continue all over the world. See the referees lining up there for today's game at midcourt, and the cameraman getting into position. Okay, let's get to attention, guys. It's Ngonson, Kirabo, and Rezgi are the referees for this game. And then we were talking about Coach Saïd Bouzidi, the coach of Morocco. And we are not long away from starting here, so we will start to go over some of the rosters. I would guess.
C'est clair, facile. Ok, 4 awa, 5 awa, 2 awa, 3 awa. Tu fais ta passe là, 2 traverses là. Dès que le ballon arrive dans le fond, nan et puis tu as ça. Le 5 monte là, Hervé. Il va du côté opposé, tout tourner ballon, jeu intérieur et extérieur.
Well, Coach Kiembe, Papi Kiembe, the head coach, that's what we were waiting on. Just I think we were trying to verify that's in fact who it was, and he is giving the instructions to his team again in that pregame talk. That was indeed Papi Kipunka Kiembe, the head coach. And interesting that Saïd El Bouzidi speaking in French here to his team. So we're going to be tipping things off here shortly here in Luanda. Just as a reminder, there will be 5 teams that progress from Africa to the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2019 in China. And those last minute instructions, every word from the coach counts. It's important, so you need to listen up, guys. And remember, you had a close game the other day, just like the Democratic Republic of Congo. So both these teams, again, will be looking to hit back from the disappointments from opening day, come out and get a big win. There's Zuita. Fulani as well is quite outspoken. You can see him. He'll be coming in eventually. And we're about ready to rock and roll. So I guess we're not going to be seeing the starting 5s. Anyway. These guys mean business today. They know what's at stake. So We're about ready to tip things off. You got as well, let me just go ahead and say 12 teams from Europe will go to the World Cup. 7 from the Americas, 7 from Asia, and the 5 from Africa. And then, of course, the World Cup host, China, will also be at the competition. So which teams will it be from Africa? Will it be either of these teams? Here's Larish. Morocco played in the 1968 Olympics. They're still searching for that first World Cup appearance. And Democratic Republic of Congo have not played at a World Cup. So it appears we have some type of delay. Either the clock is stuck or something else, so the players are going to go out and begin to warm up. So we thank you for your patience. This just builds the anticipation for what promises to be an exciting game. So again, looking back at, it's interesting when you look back at that Egypt game against the Democratic Republic of Congo that was played on Friday. That game went to overtime. And now, wait a minute, what's going on here? Players seem to be saying this okay. They've sorted out the problem. So instead of delving into that recap again, I think we'll go ahead and start this one. There's the multi-use pavilion of Luanda in Angola, and Morocco come right out and get the jam from Zuita. So the wait was worth it, at least if you're a Morocco fan. This game is sprung to life, folks. Buckle up and let's go. Now, Democratic Republic of Congo get inside. And the follow is no good from Luyele, and then quickly to the other end was Zuita, and a foul was committed by Buzangu Mualaba. A nice little no-look pass there from Zuita. Did you see that? He's come out and made a statement. I remember him being really good at the AfroBasket in 2015. Got great size and bears a resemblance, in fact, to Nicolas Batum, in my opinion, France international. A little bit bigger. And the drive inside, and the basket is good from Kurodo. Now the alley-oop pass, and unsuccessful. And Morocco are fast breaking their way into an early lead here. They're up 4-0. And Kurodu could not control that. But nevertheless, a foul has been called. Much to the chagrin, it has to be said, of Luyele, number 8. Kurodu makes the first one. And makes the second one as well. So Morocco starting faster, already 6 points, and we're just over a minute into the game. Oh, big, powerful, strong move. And Shonganya Tolimbo earns a trip to the free throw line. And well off target with that first free throw. So he gets his team on the board with about 8:40 remaining in the first quarter. 6-1, Morocco after the 1 of 2 effort. And now the steal. Uyele, up ahead it goes. Kabasele Kasonga. And then back to Buzanga Mualaba. Larish is dribbling up high. He's got to watch it because these Democratic Republic of Congo players look big, strong, quick, athletic. Buzangu Mualaba finding it difficult to understand why that call was made. And nice left-handed release there by Larish. So 8-3, Morocco on top. And penetration, kick. Oh, nice patience, nice feed. Buzanga Mualaba gets it inside to Kabasele Kasonga. And the ball is turned over. Bounce pass, here it comes. And a little bit of sloppiness there, that interior passing. And now the drive, oh, the rejection. Look at the high flyers in there for the Democratic Republic of Congo. And Kabasele Kasonga now on the SWAT team after that block. That was a great block. He's coming up to receive the pass at the top of the key, but doesn't get it. Instead, it was Shonganya Tolimbo, but his attempt bounced off the rim and stayed out. Zuita, had his forward progress stopped, then was able to get the shot off. And Zuita was able to follow up the miss. So, big basket for him. And again, nice rejection from Kuroda. Kurodu, excuse me, and then the wham bam jam from Chua, and that takes it right back up to 12-5. The drive, the miss, the scrap for the ball, and Chua comes up, passes it over to Zuita. And the push has been called on Kabasele Kasonga. So timeout on the floor. The teams retreat to the benches to get some counsel from their coaches.
traverse là, on te donne le ballon. Ok, directement le meneur de jeu prend l'écran Awa, l'écart en roue. Au lieu de ça, va démarquage, bon, nous sommes aller retour Awa. Si on fait des démarquages au joueur, à accès Awa, tu fais quoi? Tu viens du côté opposé, les gars. C'est simple, c'est dans le démarquage. Maintenant, il y a quoi? Quand vous avez le ballon ici dans la raquette, feintez. Parce que feintez les coups là, on provoque des fautes. Ils sont à 3 qui sont en train de défendre là-bas en bas. Maintenant, encore ça, repli défensif. Dès que le ballon est sur le côté, ils ont un côté opposé. Reviens avec ton gars.
Pick and roll, go like switch and switch. D'accord. ثاني حاجة.
Korodu with the 4 points, Zuita with the 4 points, Larish with the 2, and Chua with the 2.
D'accord, vas-y. يلا يلا récupère.
So here was one of the replays. I'm not sure which one that was, in fact. So El Maksud is going to inbound the ball to Chua. And coming in and committing the foul for Morocco, for COD was Monanga Shamba. Also in Al Urariachi for Morocco, number 21. Chua misses his first free throw. Second one is good. Al Urariachi is just 18 years of age, number 21, so keep an eye on him. Oh, he gave up the baseline, but Chua was there to clean up the mess. It seemed that someone was under the impression they could drive to the basket and put something weak up there, and it was sent up to row H. Well, what an extraordinary opportunity for the 18-year-old. You can see here he is, trying to play defense. And full marks to Shamba for staying after it. And getting back out there. It's interesting with looking at various box scores and team rosters. You got a variety of names, the way they're laid out and what the players should be called. Anyway, nice bounce pass to Chua, but then he gets his shot pinned on the backboard. Goodness me! Quick pass down low, and the layup is good from number 14, Cabaselli. Boy, you're seeing some amazing athleticism, quick jumping, especially for the shot blocking. Wariachi. To off target. Now the quick outlet pass. And Chua and Zuita go up for the block as Shonganya Tolimbo goes in for the layup. Look at this. He gets bumped first, then he gets rejected. He's getting no love from Chua, but then Chua got no love from, that was Fula Nganga. Man. That was what you call, he was like cleaning the windows on the third floor. He was up there. Shonganya Tolimbo makes the first free throw. I'm quickly reminded why watching the AfroBasket was so much fun, because these guys are putting on a show. It's a lot of fun. And I have to say, sometimes watching the European game, it feels like the creativity of players is stifled. And You come to Africa and you can see a lot of individual brilliance. Perhaps the defense is lacking sometimes, but anyway, Morocco have it, and the pass batted away. So Naja had his shot attempt blocked, number 15. Goodness me, long one from Munanga Shamba. That was in the next time zone, and that cuts Morocco's lead to 13-12. Wadiachi short. Three-point attempt, too long, and Munanga Shamba gets the interception. Oh, and double dribble. Look at this. Well, no, it wasn't that far. It did seem like he was further out than he was. But he was about less than a meter from behind the arc. 13-9, however. Referees come over to explain something. To the Morocco coach. He doesn't want to get too excited over there. So El Bazidi, for whatever reason, is not a happy camper at this stage. Wadiachi dribbles up high. Now Zuita. Now the pass down low. Oh, and it went off of the hands of Wilkins. Am I mistaken, or has the marching band just entered the Coliseum, the complex? Three-point shot, no good. The rebound, look out. And again, the attacking of the basket there from Ebondo Tandwe was unsuccessful. Here's Zuita again, bounce pass. And Naja draws the foul. Naja's a very big man. He may not be quite as athletic, but in some ways, he looks twice as big up there, barrel-chested. I mean, he is a very strong player. Here's Zuita. He goes, I'm just going to get it to the big fella. And then Naja has it. Naja misses the first. So he makes one of two. Good strong move. Oh, the follow! The putback jam from Kabasele Kasonga. And a scrap for the ball. Morocco thought it was going to be their possession, but the referee says they took it out. Look at this. Look at that. Here's another angle. And Kabasele Kasonga just is making an impact at both ends of the floor. He's swatting shots and scoring some points.
faut faire un box-out, mais juste les arbitres qui ont beaucoup. Ça c'est un. Vous êtes en train toujours de jouer à d'accord. Jouez Diamond. Jouez les mouvements collectifs. Jouez la transition. Jouez la transition sur le mouvement Diana. On essaye de chercher à bouger à l'ouest. Chercher à bouger. Mais en défense, il ne faut pas les laisser pénétrer à l'ouest.
Kasonga has the 4 points. Kalimbo the 3 points. Mualaba has 2, and Kabuya is yet to score. They should have a stat for dunks. We've got the stat for the blocked shots. I know that in some countries, actually, they do. Like in Spain, I think it's Mate. I think that's right. But anyway, these guys, for both teams, would be filling up the stat sheet with dunks, that's for sure, because we are seeing the high flyers. These guys are getting some frequent flyer miles today. And another opportunity goes by the wayside. That last shot from Fula and Ganga. Well, Naja gets in. Munanga Shamba has it. Gets it over to Kabasele Kasonga. And then Munanga Shamba buries another three-pointer, his second of the game. And the Democratic Republic of Congo have taken the lead. In the final minute of the first quarter, Kuroda, oh, what a play, at his back to the basket. Put it on the highlight reel, folks. Now the question is, who are they calling the foul on? Morocco are acting like the foul is going to be on Democratic Republic of Congo. They have it called on them, so trying to help the referee. Look at this. What a great shot. What a great finish. Didn't seem possible. Referee taking charge out there, saying, listen, this is enough lip coming from Morocco. Let us call the game and you guys play it. Well, missed opportunity for Shangaya Talimbo. And Kuroda has his shot blocked. But goaltending is the call. Goal interference. So Morocco back on top 18-17. Final 14 seconds. Oh, they beat him down the floor, and the dunk with authority. Now quickly, Morocco bring it back. They've got a few seconds. And already over the limit was the Democratic Republic of Congo. Come on, guys. Let's come back on the handshake. We've got to play the game. So not the best move in the world there, folks, to commit the foul late in the game clock. And Larish misses the first. Makes the second, so they got a little bit of time. They got to hurry. The long one from Pathway Tord, and he's hit the three. What a play at the end of the first quarter. You better put that on the highlight reel. Goodness me. Here it is again, Munanga Shamba just ripping the twine from past midcourt, and look at the emotion. And he pounds that chest that's wearing that lucky number 7. Well, this game is leaving us a loss for words, folks. We're out of breath. Where word of Monanga Shamba's shot, without question, has probably spread across Africa, because that was quite a finish to the first quarter. Just after Morocco had tied it, Lariche with a 1 of 2 effort from the free throw line. There were still 2.9 seconds left. The ball was inbounded to Monanga Shamba. He took a dribble, he took a shot, and he made it. And you see guys practicing that shot, and it was a thing of beauty. So here's some of the highlights from the first quarter. Kabasele Kasonga, Monanga Shamba, who now has 3 3-pointers, in fact. All of his scoring coming from behind the arc. And we saw this Kabasele Kasonga putback jam. Bondo again with that same miss. That was a Monanga Shamba. That was a little bit closer in from still from 3-point range. And then we saw that powerful jam. What? We didn't see the half-court shot again. Well, I'm sure you will have plenty of opportunities to see that shot again. That was incredible from Monanga Shamba. Anyway, he gets the ball inside to Shanganya Talimbo, and a foul has been called. So the band is here. Showed up a little bit late, though. I wonder if they were outside the arena, walking in the streets. And then just wanted to make the grand entrance after the game had begun. 3-pointer, another one is good from the Democratic Republic of Congo. And Shonganya showing that he's got 3-point range. Hands it off. And El Maksud now in the game, number 13. Kurodu turns, hands it off again to El Masbahi. Kurodu gets inside, and he will go to the line. Well, both of these teams are desperate for a win after suffering tough defeats on the opening day on Friday. So the first one is good. And Kurodu moves to 9 points on the day. So he and Mananga Shamba each have a game-high 9, and he will be the game-leading scorer if he makes this, but he doesn't. Not sure what the infraction was, because if they've been in the lane too soon, I guess they have to call a foul. I have to wait and see, folks. Sorry, Korodu. Well, outside, and the three-pointer is good from El Maksoud. I can't seem to get a description for what happened. Tamwe's attempt is out. And now the attempt off the back of the rim, and it goes back. Mananga Shamba's got it. And when he's got it, you better be careful. He'll put it up from anywhere. There's baseline. That's a goaltend. That hit off the backboard first. And seems like the Congolese don't even comment. They don't even realize. They weren't arguing. I bet if you looked again, you'd see that ball hit the backboard first. Zuita for three. Good. Back-to-back threes. Drive. See, that's goaltending. And here was Zuita with his three-pointer. Comes up, tries to force the turnover. Manga's the latest big to come into the game. Manga Shamba goes up, misses, but they get the ball back. Bondo, he misses. Korodu hustles down the floor. Oh, what a dunk from Zuita on the fast break. Boy, he's decided that he's going to be all over the place on the highlight reels today. Manga Shamba misses. Korodu, outlet pass to Zuita behind the back. Barish to Chua, and he puts it up and in. Nice passing by the Moroccans. And now a foul called on Chua. So that's the third team foul on Morocco. 6 minutes, 39 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Nice no-look pass and nice finish from Chua. Maja's going to come back in for Morocco. Going to Tambwe, gets in the lane, a little bit too hard, follows up the shot. Ball goes out of bounds over to Morocco. it off to Larish. Coming up on 6 minutes to go in the first half. Larish kind of loses it, gets it back. And a push has been called. Manga's trying to give him some quality minutes in that low post, guarding Kurodu. No look pass goes off the hands of Naja, perhaps a little too fancy from Larish. Manga travels. I think you're not really taught to hand the ball off to your big man when you're bringing the ball up the floor in that fashion. What are you going to have to gain from that? Larish, the bounce pass gets away from Naja. All of a sudden, some sloppiness. And nice soaring move. The finish from Munanga. And he will go to the line. Fouled by Zuita. But the offensive rebound keeps the ball with the team in blue. Democratic Republic of Congo. Goes baseline, and the left-handed shot from the arc is no good for Munanga. And this time Morocco get it back. Manga was not happy with the call. Zuita goes out of the game. Chua's over there, all talking about how they've had such a great start to the game. Not that great. They're only up 3, 30-27. So Naja on that play fouled and earns a trip to the line because Democratic Republic of Congo already over the limit. Makes the first. And the second one is good. The Democratic Republic of Congo trying to get back. Get the ball inside. Naja goes up for the rebound. No blue shirts there. Larish handles it up high. Naja to El Maksoud. On the baseline. Pump fake. Hands it off. Kurodu, and he's fouled. So the first one is good. And the second one is good as well. First one is good from Mononga, and the second one as well. Marish. Koruru gets it back. 4:20 to go in the first half. Benslika got his hands on the ball now in the hands of Mononga. And he gets it to Abondo. And nice finish that time from Mukindi. Excuse me for the delay. Trying to find his name. And Mononga drives in, misses. The rebound is collected, and then the air ball is shot by Buzanga Moalaba. And Marish is fouled up high, and that'll be another trip to the free throw line. Mononga not allowed to have the hand checking. Well, he makes the first. Marco's starting to put a little distance between themselves here in this Democratic Republic of Congo team. Although I wouldn't say they're really getting on top of them. This could be an even bigger lead than it is. But right now, it just seems kind of like the team in blue has lost its rhythm. And now a foul has been called on Kurodu. And a good call. He lowered that arm and raked him on the right arm. So McKindy goes back to the line. Both free throws good. Badiaki up high, the 18-year-old, and almost has it taken away. He's got to be careful up there. Bazangu thought he had it clean. A bit harsh, really, against the Democratic Republic of Congo. So free throws coming for Wadiaki. His first attempt. And the drive and another turnover. Naja reached in there and knocked the ball away. Maspahi, number 7 in. El Maksoud gets in and has his shot blocked. And now that leads up ahead to the easy deuce from Mononga Shamba. That's the closest shot he's hit all day for the basket. He's usually reining him in from long range. Naja Turns his man and called for a hook. So good defense from Luyele. And Naja. Not enamored with that decision, but the referee was right there. With 3 fouls on Naja, he has to go to the bench. Oh, someone might, almost a turnover there in the backcourt. Managa Shamba is able to get it across. And nice play from Monanga Shamba. Just took the shot clock down, then went in, and then when nobody picked him up, just turned around and shot over the young Wariaki. $13 points for him. He's got a game high. And now the ball goes out of bounds. Sloppy play. Sloppy play from El Masbahi. So here he is again. Picks up his dribble this time. Makes the pass inside. And then Monanga has it knocked out of his hands. Up to Wariaki for 3. So the game's kind of quieted down just a little. Monanga Shamba brings it across midcourt. Similar situation as last time. He's going to go left or right. Goes left, now it passes. And the long jump shot from Luyele hit off the rim, but then it went out of bounds. And the court who has on his jersey spelled Kourdo, but on the team lists that I've seen, there's an O after the R. So interesting. Well, some rain brought with that attempt from Luyele, and then the follow by Monanga. So Tuita's on the bench. Naja's on the bench with 3 fouls. Chua's on the bench. And Morocco starting to lose their way a little bit here at the end. Here in the second quarter. The Democratic Republic of Congo want to call a timeout here to discuss the final 14 seconds of this first half.
C'est l'eau qui va venir faire les crans seul. Dans les colons. L'eau fait les crans. Ce qui est boyé, aux hommes c'est l'eau ballon, Ulit.
Ça dit papa out, hein? Papa out. Ulit, ça va, oui, non? Toi, tu es là. Toi, tu viens.
Well, they want to make sure they're on the same page.
Ouais, papa out. Papa out. Il reste 14 secondes. Non, man-man, hein? 2, 1, et après c'est man-man, hein? C'est le temps des 14 secondes qui restent. Sans faute, sans faute.
They're going to start in a 2-2-1, then go to a man-to-man, I think.
Une, deux, trois, défense! Hein? Hey, donne-moi ça, tu as la 8.
Shamba getting ahead with that easy one. And I love this play. Watch this. What's Torodu doing there? We'll get rid of it. We'll get back to Shamba. Now he's got it, final 6 seconds. Yele gets inside, puts it up. Couldn't get it to fall. So, Democratic Republic of Congo go to halftime leading 38-35. Well, nothing comes easy in these World Cup qualifiers for either of these teams. Well, it's definitely 20 exciting minutes. And we will have another 20 exciting minutes coming your way shortly. Naja has the 3 fouls in the first half. Heads off to the changing rooms. So 38-35, Democratic Republic of Congo on top of Morocco at halftime. We'll be right back. 38-35, Democratic Republic of Congo on top of Morocco, and what has been a real entertaining game here between two sides that you have to say should be desperate coming into this contest. At times, Morocco have looked like the better team, but what they have not been is ruthless. And against a team like the Democratic Republic of Congo, you need to be ruthless. You need to get on top of them, and you need to put them away as quickly as you can. And when this Morocco team doesn't have Zuita there on the court, and it doesn't have Chua, they're not quite as formidable. And certainly the Democratic Republic of Congo, I mean, when they're playing well and when they're allowed space to move around, and especially when their bigs are active down low, they're as good as anybody. So all bets are off on how this one's going to go. Democratic Republic of Congo seem to have the bit between the teeth right now, and let's see if they can build on this three-point lead at the break, or if Morocco are going to come out and play with a little bit of fire. Krodu has 10 points for Morocco. He's leading the scoring for them. Chua 5, Zuita 9. Don't forget Naja has the 3 fouls. 13 points for Monanga Shamba, and 3 of those coming from that incredible shot at the end of the first quarter from beyond half court. He is the only player in double figures. And we are underway. So Morocco starting things off again in the white and attacking the basket to the right this time. And a quick whistle here. A reach and a foul called on the team in blue. Krodu gets it back to Zuita. He's back to Najas. Najas in the game with the 3. And then Zuita bumped as he enters the lane. Now, are they going to give him free throws? Foul called on McKindy. Zuita makes the first. You could hear Luyele questioning the referees. Seems to be kind of the representative of the team that does a lot of the talking to the refs. Monanga Shamba. Pongo Kabuya gets it off. Oh, McKindy almost charged. And Monanga Shamba this time is off target. And then a foul called on Luyele. Yeah, he stepped in there just a little bit too late. This is the famous floor sweeper. And when I say famous, you go look online, go to the FIBA Basketball World Cup Twitter, and you'll see a rather interesting example of his floor drying up ability. He even do cartwheels out there before he starts wiping it up. So Monanga Shamba with the rebound, cuts into the middle. Oh, what a play, and draws the foul. The more you watch Monanga Shamba, you just feel like you can't take your eyes off of him. Look at that. Makes the first. not the second, but the offensive rebound and putback. There was an opportunity there, but not capitalized. However, the interception, and now to Mononga Shamba led him too much. Larish gets it to Naja. Nice stroke from the big fella. He ties it up at 39. And now you think about the Democratic Republic of Congo missing a couple of opportunities. Here's Mononga Shamba walking a tightrope there. Gets it back. Okindi. Now Mononga Shamba fakes the handoff or the pass and scores. Doesn't look like anybody can stop him, to be honest. You don't have to be a big man to dominate games. And he's got all the tools. Turudu gets it inside. Naja tries to follow. Now the rebound. Alley-oop pass. Okindi couldn't quite link up with it. And it's going to stay at this end of the floor. Look at that. Faked the pass and took the shot. The new 14 on the shot clock. Mononga Shamba. Oh, nice little runner. Doesn't finish that time, but gets the ball back. And this time they do stop him. They trap him. He turns it over. Larish, beautiful bounce pass. And then coming from behind, the foul, Kabango Kabuya. So El Maksud makes the first one, and we've got a tight game. Neither team able to really put any distance between themselves and the other. El Maksud misses, but nobody boxed out. Kurodu, what was Mukindi doing? So that'll be 42-41. And now a push-off has been called on Mononga Shamba. He can't believe it. And Larish applauds the call. A little bit of trash talking going on. There's an art to the trash talk. I'm not sure that Morocco wants to engage in it with this team, though. They seem to elevate their play. Oh, beautiful pass! Zuita to Kurodu. From Ganya to Limbo. Take the handoff. Now Mononga has it. Now it's Mononga Shamba. Oh, that was a great play. And Morocco now, you feel like this might be their opportunity. Let's deliver a knockout punch. Well, let's at least get on top of him. Kurodu, is that his shot? I wonder. Naja there for the rebound. Offensive rebound and put back. keep up with all the action, go to FIBA.basketball, the website. And excellent position to score by Shonganya Tolimbo, but he didn't finish. El Maksoud to Naja, and he was fouled by Kabasele Kasonga. Here it is again. Oh, and Naja misses the first one. Now there's another way. There's another way that you can keep up with the latest goings on with this World Cup qualifier, with the World Cup qualifiers and everything about the World Cup. And as you look at the rebound and the break, Larish hands it back to El Maksoud. He gives it to Zuita. He goes up for the dunk. And finally, I think we're going to get a timeout from the Democratic Republic of Congo. Because Morocco right now looking like they're having a practice drill. If you want to keep up with all the events, you want to get the Basketball World Cup app. It's free. It's the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2019 app presented by global partner FIBA global partner Tissot, and you can load it in your mobile phone.
Dans les jambes. C'est pas normal. Ok? On évite de faire les fautes. Ça dit quoi? On défend pas avec les mains comme des antennes. Défendez ma voix au licolo. Vous comprenez déjà la psychologie arbitrage.
Chambo with 16 points.
Faut plus faire des fautes, les gars. On se réveille.
Kurodu with 14, Zuita 13.
Quand tu reçois le ballon عندك حكيم هنايا كيطلبها الا دريبلي اتاكي انت هنايا في البيز لاين يلا وهذا غيحل هنايا وهذا غيجلس معاك هنا والباكي لا يلا
So coming out of the timeout, will this Congolese team get anything? Ball knocked away. Boy, they're having a drought they have not experienced really in the game. Oh, nice defensive play. The swat, it triggers a break. Uh-oh, get ready for this. And Larish went up to block the shot. He shouldn't be spitting on the court like that. And Shonganya Tolimbo will go to the free throw line. Look at this. Rejection. Kabasele Kasonga. And then that triggered the break. Those free throws were made. Excuse me. So it's 48-42. Missed the first free throw. And Larish comes out of the game. Now Al Masbahi has come into the game. Now there has been a drop-off for Morocco when they've taken some of their frontline guys off the court. Kurodu is here at the line and sinks his first. This is a psychological battle. You could just see it for the Democratic Republic of Congo. They're trying to get their rhythm back. They just seem to have lost it. And maybe Bozango Mualaba can help them get it back. He's in now running the point. Number 5. Also Ebondo Tambwe. Fula Nganga thought about putting up the 3. And Kabasele Kosanga hits that jumper right inside the free throw line. El Maksud probes, bounce pass to Naja. Oh, behind the back pass to Kurodu, who goes up and scores. Well, Naja, multifaceted game. He can shoot, he can rebound, he can block a few shots, and he can deliver those behind the back passes. Oh, a sloppy turnover from Buzangu Mualaba. Now an easy one to Kurodu. Turns, decides to pass it back outside, and three-pointer, however, is no good from El Masbahi. And the rejection from Zuita. Now the turnover. These are the opportunities for Morocco where they can start to put the game away. Although, to be fair, the Democratic Republic of Congo are just fighting not only against the opponent, but themselves. And a great block from Zuita. At this level, if you're going to take the ball to the basket, you better be thinking about dunking it, because even that might not be enough. There's a lot of guys that can protect the rim, and Zuita's one of them. Naja. El Maksud got his feet set. Naja. And Naja, I think he leads all players in questioning the ref. Just let him make the calls, Naja. Let's see what happens here at the end. I mean, that's 50-50, so team in blue, the Congolese, right on the brink. Can Morocco knock him out? I feel like, well, that was a strong move inside. So, see if that lifts their spirits. Shot no good. And Kabasele couldn't bring it down. So that last basket was scored by Shonganya Tolembo for Congolese. Zuita, oh, kind of reverses his direction a little bit, and Ebondo says, what happened? Who did I foul? Look at this. Yep, got his hands on him there. Zuita makes the first. Chua back in the game for Morocco. You got the sense at the start of the game that Morocco should win this. And right now they have a grip on the game. They don't have a firm grip, but they do have a grip. And now's the time when they can just go ahead, perhaps, and lower the boom if they so choose. But if you leave a man wide open, in that sense, Fula Nganga, and he hits the three-pointer, it's not going to happen. And the opponent can kind of hang around. So Zuita finds El Maksud. Naja gets it back and puts it up and in. So Morocco are comfortably ahead, but it's not, as I said, it's not a firm grip. And that is just They have been plagued in this third quarter with turnovers like that that are just inexcusable. So 1:15 remaining, and Morocco leading it by 7. Will they go for the jugular right now? Bondo again guarding Zuita, and his bounce pass to Naja, and Naja once again turns to the referee, complains. Zango Mualaba. So El Masbahi commits the foul. And the good thing for Morocco is, looks like they're probably not going to go over the limit in this quarter. Bondo gets inside. Naja, good defense. El Masbahi quickly to Chua. Two-handed jam. On the break. Biggest lead of the game for the team in white, the Moroccans. And the drive and the follow, and maybe that's going to wake them up. Kabasele Kosonga with a putback jam. El Masbahi didn't come close. So that's how it finishes. The end of a very disappointing third quarter for the Democratic Republic of Congo. They trail now 58-51. The shooting stats. The three-pointer not a huge factor in this game. So 58-51, here's some of the highlights of this third quarter as Morocco turned a 3-point halftime deficit into a 7-point lead with 10 minutes remaining. The fourth quarter underway here. Morocco with possession. Can they go ahead and seal the deal now? Chua's pass. And you can see already the intensity has picked up for both teams. Cavaselli wasn't ready to catch it, but nevertheless, a good aggressive move to the basket, that time from Edondo Tambwe. Naja is lying on the floor holding his knee. Hopefully he's okay. Remember, you want to follow all the action, the videos, the results. Load yourself the FIBA Basketball World Cup app. This was the turnover and fancy play, and here's how it finished. Well, Buzangu Mualaba just did pretty well getting out of the break, but he's come out of the game to allow probably the star of the game to get back in there. I would suggest in Monanga Shamba, number 7. And the pass interception, and then the pass is intercepted, but then the travel of the big man, Manga, Pichu Manga. Years of age. Larish gets in, and there's Manga with the rebound and does what he's supposed to do, hands it off to his point guard. Monangi Shamba. But on the Tambwe, his pass to Manga doesn't hold on to it. Masbahi gives it to El Maksoudi, puts it up and in. It's a 4-point swing. Monanga Shamba, oh, a little crossover. And Masbahi says, I fouled him. No shots allowed. So these teams are competitors out here against each other. There's no love lost between these two, that's for sure. Sure what their history is, but it seems like they're not going to be sending each other Christmas cards. Look at Mongo, what a sweet jump shot. Release, looks good. The rotation on the ball, the follow through. Where's that been? Well, back to a 5-point deficit. El Maksoud probes again. And Manga reaches in. Oh, is he going to take it all the way? No, give it up, big fella, give it up. Oh, he takes it all the way. And all of a sudden, he's become the main man, the X factor in the fourth quarter for the Democratic Republic of Congo. I would suggest ball handling is not his forte. Here he's guarding Kurodu, who forced it. And El Maksoud got in there, crashed the offensive boards. And he's arguing that he had the ball. Well, look at Manga. But it was quite an adventure watching him for the last minute. Monanga Shamba brings it across midcourt. Nice bumped. Gets free. Hands it off to Luyele. Now, oh! If Cavaselli had made that, that would have been a highlight reel play. He's got incredible length. But crashing the boards. The foul gives it back over to. No, it wasn't a foul. I'm not sure why they awarded that a Moroccan possession. But anyway, 7 minutes remaining. Game heating up again. Well, the fans of these teams, you have to say, have to be happy in that they've tuned in to watch and they've seen them play some close games. I mean, you don't want to leave your seat. You might be hungry for some popcorn, but if you get up, you're going to miss a big play. You don't want to do that. Look at Chua go baseline. And goal interference is the call. Tell you what's interesting to me is that both Chua and Zuita especially strike me as two players that might be able to take over a game, yet they don't. Well, I think that was hard done by the SWAT, and the three-pointer perhaps is the basketball god saying, you know what? We don't think that was a goal interference at the other end, and Mananga Shamba says, I'm just going to take matters into my own hands. Fans getting excited about this game. A lot of them are filing in to watch Angola play in the next game, and they're getting a nice little treat before that one. Oh, the dump, and yeah, Manga fouled that time, and he agrees. But he's saying on the other one, that was all ball. Can these guys close the deal or what? It's 62 apiece. You have got to be ruthless in international basketball. And you also have to be ruthless when you consider that if you aren't ruthless and another team comes back and, say, instead of losing by 15, loses by 2 or 3 points, that could end up hurting you in a goal differential tiebreaker later on. So Chua misses the free throw. And you have to wonder if now the Democratic Republic of Congo thinks this is our game to win, because they had their chance to put them away. They were up 10 points. They haven't done that. They've let them hang around. Now it's a 1-point game. And you can just feel the confidence flowing in the Democratic Republic of Congo. And Zuita's pass just goes out of bounds. So we've seen the best of Morocco in that third quarter, but we're starting to see the worst of Morocco in the fourth. Luyele, now the dump down low, and the follow by Manga, and he draws the foul. Morocco really need to concentrate, just let the refs do their job. Look at this. Yeah, that is a clear foul. Clear foul. El Maksud and Chua, you lower your hand like that, get a little bit of contact, I mean, you're opening yourself up to it. Now we saw Manga. What's he saying? The ball's wet? Like, go dry that ball off. It's the brain trust from Morocco. Head coach doesn't look convinced. Here's Manga. Oh, Manga, you could have tied it. You could have put your team in front. Now the best you can do is pull them even. 5:48 remaining. What a game we've got. You know, the World Cup qualifiers during the year. Everybody back home in the Democratic Republic of Congo wondering how their team is going to do. The same in Morocco. We talked about it. How did the guys do today? Did you see the game? You know, it's the game, it's the team that everybody wants to talk about. They want to know. Doesn't matter how good they are. They could be a bad team, they could be a good team, they could be an under-strength team. It doesn't matter. It's the national team. And that's what people want to know about. Manga makes the second, 1 of 2. Greece were missing a lot of players last night and won at Great Britain in the most thrilling of fashion. And you know, it's the talk of the town in Athens and Thessaloniki and all over the place. So international basketball, folks, is where it's at. Zuita drives in. foul has been called. Boy, at this rate, this game's going to go on forever. We're having a lot of stoppages. Well, that player right there, my friends, Shamba, is worth the price of admission. I've really enjoyed watching him play. And now another foul. Hold on Shamba, and this game is just slowed to a crawl. Okay, good turnout today from the Angolans. Baris drives in, challenged. Unsportsmanlike foul called on El Maksoud. Look at this. Look at these guys. Their team is in business. El Maksoud, you got to play the ball. If you don't play the ball, you're leaving yourself vulnerable to the unsportsmanlike call, and that's exactly what's happened. Boy, what a game. And I can't emphasize enough, folks, this game has taken a long time to play. We've been, less than 6 minutes to go, more than 5 minutes remaining for about the last 15 minutes. Wow. Shamba missed the first. He missed the go-ahead free throw. He makes the second, so he does put his team in front. These teams, both of them, they want to get to the World Cup, but how badly do they want to get to the World Cup? They need to get wins. They need to get points so they can advance to the second round. Otherwise, the dream is going to disappear. Only 5 teams from Africa will go to the World Cup in China in 2019. Oh, there's Morai, the Egyptian coach. Looks different with hair now. He had a shaved head at AfroBasket 2015. You see Morai's father. And a jump shot. Oh, good hustle. Rebound. And it's going to be an and one coming for Shonganya Tolimbo. When we talked about, we're going to see over the next 5 minutes which team wants it more. When you see somebody out-hustle 3 or 4 guys to the rebound or the loose ball to get your team a second opportunity, well, that's what it is. Certainly in that instance right there, the Democratic Republic of Congo wanted it more. That was great hustle from Fula and Ganga. And now the ball's going all for the hands of El Maksoud, inexplicably. The door is open here for what would be an upset. So if I'm Morocco, I say I get the ball to Zuita every time down the floor and let him go to work. But you got to get stops here, and you better start rebounding. And they fall asleep. They did not reset it to a 24-second shot clock. Coach doesn't seem too perturbed over that. So I guess they ruled that El Maksoud actually never had full possession. Larish dribbles between his legs, gets inside, pump fake, takes it back. Corrido. Oh, that was an ugly shot. Again, how is it that Zuita doesn't get a touch? And now the push out of bounds by Korodu on Shanganya Tolimbo. And again, the game just is going at a snail's pace right now. Shanganya Tolimbo. And about the only good thing that's happening right now for Morocco. Oh, look, he's got the app. I guarantee you he's got the app, World Cup app. The only good thing for Morocco is the fact that now the Democratic Republic of Congo has missed a few shots, some free throws. So it could be worse than a 4-point deficit that they're facing. Aja comes back in for Larish. Oh, look at the steal. Now a 4-1 break. Where's Morocco? You got to get back. Oh, and the dunk from Kabasele Kasonga. This Morocco team right now, folks, they're not at the races. You turn the ball over, you got to sprint, a dead sprint, get back on defense. And they're jogging back. What's Korodu doing? He's just standing there. And the alley-oop, Naja was the only player that got back on defense, and Kabasele Kasonga goes up for the two-handed jam on the alley-oop pass. 6-point deficit. These guys, they got so much ability, so much talent, but right now it's kind of like they're deer in the headlights. It's like they're just not responding. Korodu with the 18 points, but they do not appear to be a team right now that has an idea, at least when they're on the court, of how they want to attack. And look at the smiles. And more people, folks, are getting the World Cup app, and you need to make sure that you're one of them, because it's got the videos, it's got the news, the interviews, it's got the team listings, the players. It's got it all. Also, you want to participate with the hashtag #ThisIsMyHouse, because that's what it's all about. This is all about getting the national teams back home. Oh, El Maksoud wakes up. Look at Kalfi over there. The Morocco great. He cut that deficit in half with that three-pointer from the left corner. Points slow to register on the graphic. There they go, finally. And that shot no good. Kabasele Kasonga, unfortunately, for this team here, they have somebody in there crashing the boards. Uzangu Moalaba is fouled while attempting a three-pointer. Look at their fans, they're loving it. 3 free throws now. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I'm enjoying this, but this last quarter quite possibly is the longest quarter I've ever seen of basketball. I'm gonna have a beard by the time this is over. I'm gonna have to go shave. I mean, it's just like, we still got more than 3 minutes to go. This quarter started like an hour ago. And Uzangu Moalaba makes the first free throw. El Maksoud just hit the three from Morocco. And just felt a small momentum shift, and all of a sudden, the foul is called on the three-point shot. and it sends the very confident-looking Bozango Moalaba to the line, and he makes the first 2 of 3. And if there's one thing you don't do in basketball, you simply do not foul the jump shooter. And you definitely don't foul the three-point shooter. Is Laris trying to get Bozango Moalaba to affect his concentration? I think he is. Look at this. This guy that wipes the courts here in Luanda is something to behold. Okay. Oh, and the little delay, the little hocus pocus got him off his game, but then the ball is thrown into the hands of the Democratic Republic of Congo. That is almost unforgivable, just a lazy pass. Less than 3 minutes to go. Well, this is their game to win right now. And now they make a lazy pass, and Kurodu sneaks in Zuita up to Laris, who drives in and draws the foul. The first half was full of the aerial artistry for both teams. A lot of rim rocking slams, some great plays. The second half has been much more cagey. And Laris now can cut further into that deficit, get it back to 3, and he does. So both teams with opportunities to really put some distance between themselves and the other, and they just haven't done it. And now you wonder about this Democratic Republic of Congo team. Have they let an opportunity slip because their lead is only 3? El Maksoud guarding the ball. Oh, time to go one-on-one. Oh, they get a break though. Lands right into the hands of Kabasele. Bozango Moalaba, for whatever reason, decided to go one-on-one and chuck up a 3, but fortunately it was an air ball because it went right to his teammate. Look at this. Just one big international basketball family. Kabasele hugging Naja. Now Naja has it. Zuita gets in the lane. That's the strong move. And he is going to the line. And folks, I'm telling you, this is the man that can take you to the promised land. Just let him create. For whatever reason, Morocco don't go to this man enough, Zuita, but more times than not, when he's got the ball in his hands, he is going to deliver. He is tough. He can handle the ball with his size. Now, if he can make this, he will get it. Oh, break the free throw. From Kurodu. Oh, and the pressure from Kurodu forces the Democratic Republic of Congo the ball off of them, and it goes out. Now they're the ones that are hot into the collar, and they've got to be careful they don't say something to the ref and get a technical. Laris is going to inbound the ball. El Maksoud puts it up. Good! Three-pointer. We've got a tie game. And folks, this is one of the craziest games ever. Four of 12 from three-point range. This Moroccan team, oh, telegraph pass. Fula Nganga misses the 3. The battle for the rebound is won by Naja. El Maksoud dribbles his head up, looking to make the killer pass. He gives it to Zuita. And Zuita decides to pass it back out. Here's Zuita again. Baseline, makes the pass. Oh, it goes off of El Maksoud's hands. And look at the rest of the team. They've turned spectators. They're clapping. Now they're looking to see all the ruckus that's going on behind them in the stands. It's all happening here in Luanda. And now the bump on Kurodu. And fouling Shonganya Kalimbo a long way away from the basket. I mean, well. Kurodu can't complain. I mean, the referee is right there on the call. So Kalimbo will go to the line, but we're going to have another stoppage in play, one of many in this quarter, with less than a minute remaining. The point is, Kurodu, you weren't just standing there, you were sliding into it. You got a Shamba shooting 47%. Got the 20 points. I'll tell you what, though, if this team could ever put it all together, they would be awesome. And the fact that they are going to be, I mean, you know, if they can win this game, they'll be in the hunt. The fact that they're playing these World Cup qualifiers more frequently, they'll get a lot more opportunities to be together, to get some continuity. They can be dangerous moving forward. Makes the first, so puts the Democratic Republic of Congo back in front. What do you think was said to him during the timeout? Probably said, make this, and this one too. So now it's a 2-point lead. Manga in that backcourt guarding Naja. 45 seconds. Boy, this game is huge. You feel like it in terms of the World Cup qualifiers. Zurita, they get it to El Masoud, and El Mabesi rather. He misses. And now Democratic Republic of Congo, but the ball just gets away from Munanga's Shamba inexplicably. El Masbahi missed that three-pointer. And the Democratic Republic of Congo had possession. Well, these guys are slow to get up. It's almost as if they've been playing a full tournament in the last week. But they have got another stoppage in play, another timeout. Rodu 18 points, Rita 17, Maxu 12 points, Chua 10 points. I don't know where Chua is. I haven't seen him in a while. When you're the point guard, like Munanga Shamba, it's great that you're a scoring point guard and everything else, but in that situation, you got to be able to take the ball across midcourt. You can't turn it over. You're about ready to deliver the knockout punch. But instead, the turnover has given new life to Morocco, and now they can tie it or take the lead. El Maxoud's going to inbound it. What drama in the World Cup African Qualifiers. The second game for these two teams. Two teams desperate to get the win. How is it going to go? Zawita, final 25 seconds. Puts the ball on the deck, hands it off to Naja. What a play Just get it to Zuita and let him create every single time. Are we going to have a buzzer beater, game winner, perhaps overtime? Buzangu has it. Where's he going? Oh, he dribbles it out of bounds. The point guards have let the Democratic Republic of Congo down in the last 30 seconds. Turnovers. Incredibly. Look at Naja. And now we've got another timeout. And on top of that, we've got overtime probably coming. But they want to get the potential game-winning play set up. Boy, this is not how you close out a game if you're the Democratic Republic of Congo. 2 turnovers on your last 2 possessions by your point guards. El Maksoud, 8 rebounds. The guard is your leading rebounder. If Morocco win this game on this possession, they will feel like they've gotten out of jail. Because it didn't look good. One of the challenges is you've got to be able to finish games. You've got to be able to put teams away. Once again, El Maksoud will inbound it from the same position they did. Will they get it to Zuita again? Surely you have to get something going to the basket. Although we saw Greece win one yesterday with a deep 3. Naja has it. Naja's going to chuck it from 3, and it's an air ball. How anticlimactic is that? Surely you have to get something going to the basket. You get it to Zuita. You get it, even let somebody else inbound it to El Maksoud and let him dribble. And Zuita's saying, Coach, I was trying to do what you said, but they didn't throw me the ball. This is what happened the last time he got it. He penetrated, he dished it, but instead Naja got it, and he still had a little bit of time, but he kind of panicked, and I think he put it up too soon. So we're going to overtime. So the stats you can see, 22 of 39 inside the arc for Morocco. But overall, it's not been good execution really from either team in the latter stages of the game. And they've got to play better if they're going to get to the World Cup. I mean, you know, the team that wins this game is going to look back and think, wow, we could have very easily lost that for lack of execution.
On ne perd pas le cap, on va gagner ce match. Ouais, les gars. Vous l'avez dit? Ouais. On gagne ces matchs. En défense maintenant, en défense, chaque fois, Maboko Yanini, orienté toujours vers l'extérieur. Ok, orienté vers l'extérieur. N'acceptez pas qu'on nous
The next game was supposed to start at 5 p.m., so it'll be interesting to see if they delay that start a little bit. Masbahi is walking out, and now there's a misunderstanding at the table. And is it the possession arrow? Just calm down, guys. We'll get it sorted out. referees go over to the scores table. The best thing would be to have like just a jump ball. I think the chances are we'll see that if they can't remember which way the arrow is supposed to be pointing. Well, El Masbahi was convinced it was their ball, but in the end, Luyele is going to push El Masbahi away and say, nope, we're going to get it. So a little bit of controversy to start the overtime. And the referees have been blowing their whistle like there's no tomorrow. So a foul called quickly here at the end. El Masbahi is not the happiest of guards. And that was a little bit of hand checking. So he has put Monanga Shamba on the line. And a very skillful player who was my MVP for the game for a while has just not had it working at all, and misses the free throw. Oh, he misses both. So his last two contributions, a big turnover and two missed free throws. El Maksud gets it to Naja. Naja gets in and powers his way up, and that's good basketball. Let's get it inside. And Monanga Shamba attempts one from the free throw line. Oh, Larish kind of lost it, and he got it back, and the Democratic Republic of Congo knocked it off of his leg. Naja on his basket to put his team ahead in the overtime. And the pass down low, and a foul has been called. Is it Naja? Another foul on him. He had 3 at the break. So Shonganya Talimbo gets a chance to go to the free throw line. Wow. 3 consecutive free throws missed at the start of overtime. And this is both. And the ball goes in, and another foul has been called. And another brick free throw for the Democratic Republic of Luyele misses that one, so they got into the lane too soon. He misses that one. And I'll tell you what, these guys look like they need to take some free throw shooting practice. 6 consecutive free throws have been missed, but then a foul has been called on Naja, trying to get in there to get the rebound, and he's fouled out of the game. Yeah, that is a great call. That is a great call. Naja, in no way, shape, or form is he allowed to wrap his arm completely around the guy that he's boxing out. I mean, it's just not up for debate. So, you know, enough is enough. Let the referees do their job. Kabasele Kasonga's at the line. He misses. That is 7 consecutive free throws missed at the start of overtime. And I think this might be a record somewhere. Oh, he missed again. And then the push off. So 8 consecutive free throws have been missed by the Democratic Republic of Congo. And Suita was fouled. And Suita, I think he kind of was baited the ref into that call. Didn't look that harsh, to be honest. So Suita goes to the free throw line. Now he misses the free throw. And he makes the second, so 78-75 lead. But one good thing about the slower nature, oh, look at the reach in. Almost another turnover by Mananga Shamba. And the reach and the foul. Matsud called for the foul, so another free throw, so that probably won't send a fright into this team, as this team at the line has been having a horror show here in the fourth quarter. And finally, Mananga Shamba stops the rot. They have missed 8 consecutive in a row. Makes 2, so back to a 1-point game. Who's going to win this one? All bets are off. It's been a weird game. It's been a fun game, a strange game, a frustrating game, everything all wrapped up into one. Suita, bounce pass. Oh, the rejection inside by Cabaselli. And now an offensive foul has been called. Going down the court on number 10, it appears. Here's the block from Cabaselli. I think it was called on Malu, the foul. See the blocks. Go back to Morocco. Three minutes remaining, almost. Lorish hands it off, and Suita. Nice play, Morocco. And the miss, but the offensive rebound, and the foul has been called on Morocco, on Wilkins. Now holding his head like he's injured. Maybe hopefully he didn't get badly hurt there. That was the play at the other end, Suita. Good, so they stay alive. Perhaps fortuitous to get those free throws back to a 1-point game. Lariche has it. Up high. Now goes down the lane. Oh, he gets blocked. And referees, looks like a good block to me. That ball was not even going in, nowhere near. So I don't know why they're asking for it to be counted. So 2 shots for Lariche. This is the first. Makes the second. 2-point game. Neither of these teams seems to want to win the game, though. I mean, it's just been, the execution has been lacking late. And from the right corner, 3-pointer is good from Songanya Talimbo. So it's the Congolese that go back in front. El Maksud now. And the drive and the foul. Wilkins will go to the line. Didn't see that coming, did you? Wilkins is back at the line here for Morocco. And bends his knees and nice release. And this is the second. Morocco take an 82-81 lead. Whoa, Menanga Shamba with a shake and bake time. This is the shot. And Zuita, will he go all the way? He takes the foul. And Malu will retreat to the bench. This has to be the record for the slowest finish ever to a basketball game. Still exciting, there's no doubt about it. And again, like I said, this is giving a lot of the Angolan fans a chance to check out the action because they're showing up for their game. Thinking, weren't we supposed to be watching our team play? Zuita. Ricks the first free throw. Naja's already fouled out. You see him sitting over there on the bench. Second free throw is good. Well, we just saw Shanganya Kalimbo hit the 3. Might we see another attempt from him, or Menanga Shamba? Is he going to put one up? Yes, he is. And the rebound is going to be there from Falou, and he's going to get blocked. Great play by Morocco. A minute to go. Lariche pulls up. Air ball. Oh, they save it in bounds, and a goal interference. The ball already hit off the glass. So they fell asleep, did the Democratic Republic of Congo on that one. And now they try to get it all back at once, and Zuita has the ball, 35 seconds, and Wilkins gets in and puts it up off the glass and in. And just like that, a 6-point lead, and Morocco looked like they're going to escape. That was a block and a half by Zuita, that's for sure. That's what you call a block dagger.
Les gars, pourquoi en ce moment ici doit faire la bêtise? Pourquoi? On vous demande de tirer Tawa, vous tombez bêta. Vous êtes en train de jouer n'importe comment, les gars. Hein? Ah non, ça va pas. Hein? Même si vous n'avez bien, bêta et tirer Tawa, pourquoi?
Sambo with the 22 points, leading the way. 8 rebounds for Sanga. Oh, you can hear that. He's like, you're not playing like a team. You're not playing like a collective. We need to be more of a team. Zuita with the 21 points, 10 rebounds for Maksud. Handoff. That's the live action. Mananga Shamba travels. And that was a killer blow, perhaps. We've seen some crazy things today, so I'm not going to say it's over yet. It certainly looks like it is. Disappointing looks on the faces of the fans of the Democratic Republic of Congo. Their team has really been within touching distance of victory today, and they just weren't able to put things away at the end of regulation. And then they missed 8 consecutive free throws at the beginning of overtime. And Morocco finally made a few plays themselves. And they're going to get out of here with a win. It's a 2-possession game right now. That's bearing in mind the Congolese would have to hit a couple of 3-pointers. So if Lariche makes one of these 2 free throws, it'll be a 3-possession game. So it's been an event-filled game, plenty of highlights, most of them early. It's a 3-possession game. He made the 1 free throw. You want to try to get some points here. You never know. You're going to play these guys again. Well, they kind of lost it. You might need that extra basket and a goal differential tiebreaker. As it is, the disappointment is so great that the Democratic Republic of Congo settled for a 7-point defeat. 88-81, Morocco win it. Well, this is a tough pill to swallow for the Democratic Republic of Congo, but I know that when they go back and look at the video, and I'm sure they will see numerous instances where better execution, decision-making would have allowed them to get over the hump. So it's Morocco who get their first win in the World Cup qualifiers. And boy, it didn't seem possible there for a while. Certainly has the feel of a team that has snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. He's like, that's right, honey. We got the win we needed. So the teams leave the court, and we'll look at some of the final stats. Free throw shooting, look at Morocco, and even worse for the Democratic Republic of Congo, just 17 of 38. That's about as poor of an effort at the free throw line as you're ever going to see. So, unfortunately for them, if they're not going to make their free throws and then you have turnovers, they kind of take over late in the game, as they certainly did for them. It all spells disaster. Zuita had 21 points to lead Morocco home in the end. Larish had 3 steals. They also had 4 turnovers. And those are the leading scores overall for both teams. So here's how we stand. Morocco have at least temporarily gone to the top with 3 points overall. You get a point for participating, and the Democratic Republic of Congo are down at the bottom. So look back at some of the plays here in the second half. The offensive rebound, putback from Cabaselli. Had himself a nice game today, I thought. He was one of the players that left with some credit for this Democratic Republic of Congo. Bondo as well has been pretty active. Maxud made a couple of plays, both with his drives and also his jump shots. Remember that? Munga, all of a sudden, just put one up and drilled it. Break, and the Kawasala going up to the rim rocker. He really is an entertaining player. Kabasele there just grabbed the air ball, had the shot blocked, and went back up again. This was the move where Naja thought he was going to give his team victory. And it did end up being, I think, the go-ahead basket. Of course, Larish here hit the cutter, Zuita. That three-pointer gave Democratic Republic of Congo new life right at the end. Got them to within one, but they ended up falling by a point. They ended up falling by several points. They fell in the end. So Morocco improved to 1-1. And the Democratic Republic of Congo fall to 0-2. Again, Kabasele with a little jump shot. So these teams again will have one more game to play in this first round. Excuse me, that's it for them for this World Cup qualifier. So they finish up in November, and that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Morocco win it over the Democratic Republic of Congo.